Okay, this is Hexagon Code. So for Hexagon Code, what are we doing? We're finding interest. When do we use interest in the real world?
When you pay for stuff?
When you pay for stuff. So if you buy a car and the bank loans you money, you have to pay the bank a little bit more than you borrowed for the privilege of having their money. Okay, that's called paying interest. If you put money in the bank and they get to hold on to your money for you, they pay you a little bit so that they can use your money to invest it. And so they pay you interest. So you either pay interest when you borrow money, or the bank pays you interest when you save money. And that's what interest is. So the first one, letter E, we're talking about $500 that you gave the bank for 1 year at 12%. And that's an interest rate. We know about percentages. We know how we're going to have to do that. Now, interest has its own formula. How we calculate interest, interest equals principal, P, times rate, R, times time. Interest equals PRT. Interest equals principal, the amount of money that you either borrow or put in, times the interest rate, and you can show that as either a fraction or a decimal, times the time. The time will always be in terms of year, of 1 year. Okay? So our interest here is going to equal, what's our principal?
$500.
500 times our rate, which is 12 over 100. You'll see why I like to do it as a fraction when I have zeros. Please move. Please close your mouth and move. And we're in terms of 1 year. All right? Can I simplify this?
Yeah.
Good. Look, I can simplify by 100. 2 zeros go away here. 2 zeros go away here. So, the interest we're going to be paid, interest equals, what's 5 times 12 times 1? 60 bucks. And there it is. So on the assignment, what you're going to do, you see the 60, the letter E will go where 60 is, and how you solve it is this, you find the same shape, and you write the letter above. See where it is?
Oh, okay.
That's how you do it. So let's look at L that I've done here, and I'll show you the steps. L, $1,000 for 2.5 years at 8%. You invest it again. You get the money. That's always good. We like getting the money. I equals, what's our principal? PRT. Principal is
$1,000.
1,000. And I'm going to take out the dollar sign. What's our rate?
2.5.
No, that's our time.
2.5.
So our rate is
8 over 10.
8 over,
10.
it's a percent, 8 over 100. 8% times, okay, times 2.5 years. Can we put that in a fraction too? What is it going to be?
3 over 2.
2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 more is
5.
5 halves. Okay? So let's simplify. First, let's get rid of 2 zeros. Okay? Can we simplify that 2?
No, yeah.
2 goes into 10 how many times?
Oh, 5.
5. 2 goes into 10 5 times. So now we have interest equals 5 times 5 times 8. How much is 8 quarters? 5 times 5 is 25, right?
Yeah, $2.
Okay, so interest equals 200 cents, or $200, right? That's not expensive, he's paying you. Oh, right?
Good.
8%. Let's look at the letter C. $520, so it's not quite so easy. But I really like doing this 5 months at 3/4%. Yeah, it's a doozy, isn't it?
That's a lot.
That's why we did it as a sample. Interest equals principal 520 times in terms of a year, with a year being one whole.
0.5.
How long is 5 months? How many months in a year?
Less than half a year.
12. So how long is 5?
Less than half.
5 out of
Little less than 12.
5/12. Was that hard?
Yes.
No. I like fractions.
I know. I said no.
Okay? I like fractions when I'm doing percents and interest. I worked in the bank forever, and fractions really serve me well. What's 3/4 of 1%?
75%.
Okay, but so it's, think about this. It's 3/4 per month. See how it reads? 3/4 per month. So if it's 3/4 per month, how much is it per year? What would you do?
Multiply it by 5.
Multiply it by,
5.
you're going to do it by year. So 3/4 times 12. This one. And it's still going to be a percentage. So, can you simplify this?
Yeah.
How many 4s in 12? 3. 3 times 3? 9% times 9%. Everybody see how that came about?
Yes.
3/4 per month. In terms, your percentage is always in terms of a year. Your term is always in terms of a year. Can we simplify? Well, we can simplify by 10 easily, right? Can we simplify again? Sure. There's 2 5s in 10. Okay. Can we simplify this a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can get 26 of these. Does 12 and 26 have anything in common?
Yeah.
2. 2, sure. 13 and 6. So interest is 13 times 9 over 6. Can we simplify some more? Yeah, sometimes you got to write it out in between because it starts getting too messy. This will be 2 and this will be 3. Interest equals 39 halves. How many 2s in 39?
I believe there is
1 with 1 left over. 19 and a half. Right? Is that what I had?
Yeah.
19.5, and there it is, $19.50. Okay, I'll bring it back down. $19.50, it's the letter C, it's the very first one. Okay? It doesn't get harder than that.
I looked the last night.